Up here in the top left position of Romanticide to start things off, give it up for the Dragon, the Phoenix, and the Gaming Cure. Who, by the way, is missing a couple of workers. And, of course, his opponent. He is representing Team NV and probably has no idea that this is coming. Let's see if he can stop it. Give your heart out to Creator. Now, I have seen Cure kind of just decide that Romanticide is not necessarily a wash map, but it is certainly one of his kind of cheddary maps. And of course, I kind of understand it. You know, at this point in the series, you already are guaranteed to make a little bit of scratch. Third and fourth place earn $30 a piece. But you want that first place prize of $300, and you don't want to settle for anything less than that. So everything is out on the line in the semifinals so far. Did Cure scout it? No, he didn't. Now, on the other side of things, Creator does have what looks to be a Stargate going to be coming out to his opponent's side of the map. So we have a proxy versus a proxy, but Cure is just going to hit a little bit quicker. If he knew that there was nothing up the ramp like we can see, if he saw that there was no Nexus, oh my goodness, he is about to tell himself, I love myself. As we do see the Marine's going to be jumping up that ramp. The SCV is going to tank the first couple of shots from that Adept. The recall, or the chrono, as quick as you like, with the probes being pulled as well to tank some of that damage. So now Cure is gonna just continuously pump out these Marines. Look to close this one out quickly before Creator has enough to defend. We do have that shield battery about to pop in, but he's being forced completely away from it as Cure gonna dive right on top of the Adepts. Oh, tough luck right there, though, as that Adept does survive. A little bit of a missed micro there. He move commanded for just a slight moment. But on the other side of things, the first Void Ray is out, so I think Creator has held for now. Like, he will have enough back at home with that shield battery to defend. And now Cure is in a lot of trouble. One Widow Mine, I do not think actually kills a Void Ray. But here we go. The Marine's going to come in. Finally going to get another probe kill there. How many has he killed so far? Looks like the answer is 1. This Void Ray going to do what it can, but the missile turret is on the way. What is this game? Did we accidentally join the North American server for this one? I don't know, but those SCVs starting to drop like hotcakes as the Adepts are going to do a really good job of kind of shading this away. He keeps fighting outside of the range of that shield battery, though, so that is going to cost him big time. Oof, that was such a huge mistake there by Creator, but the question is, does it even matter? We have the Cyclone out. And that will be able to kind of push away these Void Rays for a time. I have no idea what's happening in this game. Yeah, Cyclone still survives, so you have to be very careful as Cure. You want to keep all of those alive. Creator knows this, so he's just going to dive right on top of this. The probe count is starting to plummet here. Now they are being pulled for one last-ditch effort. Has Cure done it is the big question here. There are 3 Void Rays, so there's not going to be any additional Cyclones. The missile turret might not even be enough. I think it's just a matter of who taps out first. You know, I really do. Creator is down in the worker count, and these are the last ones here actually fighting. So there will be absolutely no more units for Creator. But if he wanted to, he could pull the Void Rays home. I guess that's not on his mind, however. In the top left corner of Lightshade, give it up for Kior. And his opponent, down here in the bottom right, he is Creator. So this is about as fast of an engineering bay block as you can get. You know what? I don't even know if that was necessarily worth it for how long this Rax is delayed. That's really going to slow down production just a bit. And in the early game versus Protoss, you do need every single second to count. And, Sushi, I got your message, and, will do. But now, since Cure does have a lot of health on that engineering bay, he will delay the natural nexus for going down for such a long time, as Creator is forced to pull quite a few of his probes in order to get that down, even going to force out a Zealot to defend against that. As we have back at home, he's just going to skip the Reaper. Obviously, that's going to be a pretty good choice. I'm just going to get a couple of Marines up. Okay, he did get the cancel out there. You know, that's one thing you got to worry about. Sometimes you just pull your attention away for a little bit too long, like half a second, and you lose the full 125 minerals. But not going to happen here. He gets that little bit of extra income. Gonna drop down a bunker back at home to defend against the Zealot, now making its way across. And behind this, nothing else too crazy. Just gonna drop down the factory. Let's see what he builds out of it, though, is the big question. Will he go for Widowmine drops? Will he just pump out tanks and maybe go for a big timing push? Let's just keep an eye as the Stargate comes on in. For Creator, I think this is going to be Oracles. We have seen him utilize Phoenix play in this matchup. But I think this is just going to be Oracles. Like, to be completely honest, I think right after he gets the Oracle, he will kind of just transition out, maybe get a Phoenix to stop the Widowmine drops coming his way. But yeah, here we go. The Marines looking for any sort of adept. They will reposition into the mineral line. He hasn't seen this just yet, though. But I think from the fact that he hasn't seen an adept, or really any other unit, means that he will be a little bit more cautious with his positioning and assume Stargate. So it will be Phoenix out of Creator. That can be a deadly choice as Cure. Once he recognizes that, might indicate to him that he can pull the trigger on some of these timings, because Phoenix is very expensive. We saw in the very last series that we had, Jo-Un versus Byun. Jo-Un tried to get out a good number of Phoenix, but he didn't really have a good support base underneath it in order to help them out. The Phoenix, though, getting the lift up there at the last second. I thought that Widowmine might actually burrow, but no. Oh, it burrows! Oh my god. Down here in the bottom left position, give it up for Cure. And his opponent in the bottom right, he is Creator. By the way, that means moment. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much, Wintex. Yeah, because I don't trust the Google Translate anymore. I have said way too many unsavory things because of it on complete accident, so I don't really trust it that much. But already we do see a really crazy start right here. Creator going to be going for pretty much the biggest comeback mechanic that we can see in StarCraft 2. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the old classic in the Protoss Book of Shenanigans. That is a cannon rush. And Cure has no idea that this is here. The SCV might be able to get into the base and see this, but there is no racks to produce. There is absolutely no way for him to defend it just yet. He is going to have to buy himself a lot of time. Now seeing it for the first time himself there. Creator is going... Actually, you know what? I'm not 100% convinced that this was the best positioning for this photon cannon. And the reason I say that is you can kind of see here, there's not a lot of stuff going to be built in this location right here. You can always drop a bunker or so right there and be perfectly all right. But, and I think you just kind of need it over here if you're going to be better off. And yes, he did wall off, but the SV is not repairing just yet. Looks like the Reapers, though, going to be making their way in. The shield, the photon cannon, going to stop them from getting on top of the line, but it is still denying so much mining time for a lot of those probes. Zealot, you know, he's got heart, he's got spirit, and now he will have the support of that photon cannon, so he will make a little bit more headway into that base. Ooh. You know, when the wall goes down, it's a little bit harder for that siege tank to stay alive. Unless, of course, Creator, not really paying attention to the Zealot, loses it. One shield battery as well going to help out. Re-establishing that high ground vision with the Zealot. The siege tank does need to get repaired here. You know what? I am almost 100% certain that we are back on the North American server. Once again, like, this whole series is just screaming to me. NAGM. Yeah, he's going to try and get another shield battery up, but unfortunately, the pylon will go down before that Immortal is out, and that is going to be GG. Creator